If people can't do something themselves, then they're going to tell you that you can't do it as well. Welcome to this episode of the Limitation Is A Mirage podcast. On this episode, I want to talk about your potential. So a lot of clients come to me and they tell me that they want to achieve stuff they've tried in the past and failed. And when we start to look into it, we discover that a lot of the reasons they failed is because the people around them, the circle that they've created, actually holds them back. And one of the main reasons that happens is because people don't believe that they can change. And if they can't change, then the people around them can't change. It just makes sense to them. Or they've tried something and failed and they don't want you to try in case you succeed, which makes their failure even bigger. So whenever you're looking at yourself and whatever it is that you want to achieve, so at the minute I'm working mostly with people who want to improve their body shape, improve their health, improve their mental health along with that. But the focus is to get a stronger body, to create a stronger mind. And whenever we get really into the thick of it, the things that start to crop up are the same over and over again, that this is difficult, this is hard. And I keep saying to people, like, is it easy living the way you were? So if you were struggling or if you were finding it hard to get motivated or get out of bed, or just walking up a hill was tiring, or going up and down the stairs to go to the bathroom was tiring and sore, and you had to really think about what you were eating, even though you didn't know anything about food, and you ate something that made you feel sluggish or sick or tired. Was that easy? Or would you rather go back to that? And I've never had anyone turn around and say to me, actually, yeah, that was easy. Like, people think it's easy to become overweight and it's easy to stay overweight, but really when you think about it, it's not. It's hard to become overweight because you have to constantly eat and do nothing productive towards your health for a long period of time. And then it's not easy to stay overweight because you're in pain, you're uncomfortable, your sleeping gets affected, your mental confidence, self-belief, self-worth, all of that gets affected because whenever you look at yourself, you're not happy about how you look, you're not impressed by how you look, and you start to get paranoid and think that people around you are looking at you with the same sort of eyes as you look at yourself. So getting overweight or getting fatter it's not something someone really sets out to achieve, but it does take effort and it does take work to stay there. Like, to live in pain constantly is effort, especially when you could do something about it, when you just have to tidy up your diet a little bit or add a wee bit of movement into your day. Like, one of the most simplest things that I get my clients to do, get up their steps to 10,000 steps a day. And there's a lot of people that know me now, they're going to watch that and think, what do you mean up your steps to 10,000? Sure, that's the baseline. 10,000 steps a day is the baseline. But your baseline and someone else's baseline might be completely different. Like, for a runner, 10,000 steps is nothing. For someone that sits at a computer all day, 10,000 steps is massive. To someone that weighs 10 stone more than they need to, 10,000 steps is a lot. It's going to be taxing on the body and it's going to be hard on the body. So it's not easy to stay where you are. So what I'm trying to say is start to look beyond the excuses of why you don't want to improve yourself, why you don't want to go to the gym, why you don't want to get out because it's raining or it's cold or whatever it is that's stopping you from going for your walk, or you don't know how to cook and you can't just Google how to make chicken chow mein, or that's what I was Googling today. So look beyond that and look at the situation you've got yourself into now. So because you didn't look after yourself, because you let the work, stress, the family life, everything just get on top of you, you've put yourself in a situation where you're uncomfortable, you're mentally and physically fatigued, you don't like yourself. Like, not liking yourself is massive. Like, it's something that just shouldn't happen. You should be able to do things daily that help you like yourself. Like, I love myself. I think I'm pretty awesome at some of the things that I do. I think I can learn a lot in other things that I do, and I progressively work on myself to get better and better every day. But because I'm willing to look at myself, look at my failures and my flaws, it's much easier for me then to start to make better decisions day to day, make better decisions about where I want to be in the future and how I'm going to move forward towards just feeling better, feeling strong, like feeling strong mentally, feeling strong physically. So I want you to look at yourself now, and I know it's hard to do, but just look at yourself and see the type of life and the type of person that you have created. And we can't blame our exes, and we can blame our parents, and we can blame everyone around us. But really, it's down to you to take charge and actually decide that you want to do something about the way you feel. If you feel like shit, then look at the things that make you feel good, like your favorite song, your favorite movie, being out in nature, being around certain people. Start looking towards that and doing more of that. And as well as that, songs and movies that make you feel like shit, people that make you feel like shit, just get rid of those people, those songs, those movies, and just focus on things that are going to make you feel better for you. And then, like I said last week, just aim towards getting better for yourself and fuck everyone else. Just try to improve yourself for you, and everything else will fall into place. So just to recap, it's not easy to get to a position where you're uncomfortable and sluggish and just feel like shit. And it's definitely not easy to stay there. You struggle with it mentally. You have to have wee arguments with yourself over whether you need to do things or not do things, or what you're going to do about your pain, about your lack of sleep, about being overweight, underweight, whatever it is that's actually holding you back and making you feel negative about yourself. And then just start to make changes. It doesn't have to be massive changes. Like, you could start by getting up a wee bit earlier, going to bed a wee bit earlier, drinking more water, going for walks. Like, there's so much stuff you can just start to incorporate that'll make you feel better, that then you can start to build towards taking on the big challenges in your life. The reason that you comfort eat, the reason that you're afraid of the gym, your self-confidence, all that sort of stuff is never going to change, never going to get better if you don't look at it and try to make it better and try to change it. So all I'm saying today is that it's not easy to be in the situation that you're in if you're struggling and if you're not comfortable. It's not easy to get out of that and to become a stronger, healthier person. But eventually the hard work will make your life easier. Whereas if you do nothing, so no work, you're going to make your life harder as you go on. So I hope this resonates with you and makes some sense. If you have any questions or you want me to focus on anything on this podcast, please feel free to reach out to me. And then hit the subscribe and the like and the bell and everything to help my channel grow so I can get this out to more people. Have an amazing day, whatever you get up to, and I will speak to you on the next podcast.